At the Community Academy, we believe that education is about relationships and experiences. And young people need to be doing the same things that happy and healthy adults are doing, developing relationships. Relationships with themselves, relationships with each other, relationships with mentors, and relationships with our community. To develop relationships and to develop a deep understanding of human systems and the natural world, students need direct experiences with our world. And the world is interdisciplinary. At the Community Academy, content is embedded with the context of doing the work of our community. Since 2017, the Community Academy has been developing programming for preschool through 12th grade students. We've engaged students in many projects, including a summer experience in 2019 at Brookside Park. During this, students were challenged to implement several projects that were seen as needs of the Ames community. Students collaborated with several stakeholders, including the Director of Parks and Recreation, who charged the students with developing a new trail. The old trail had eroded into Squaw Creek and it was unsafe. In a healthy community, stakeholders are considered before making decisions. That's a cornerstone of what we're teaching our students at the Community Academy. During the Brookside Park project, students collaborated with a variety of stakeholders. The Director of Parks and Recreation gave his viewpoint on the trail and why it was needed. The city forester helped the students understand how people who would maintain the area might see the issue. They connected with local neighborhood residents and asked them how they use the area and their thoughts on it. They collaborated with local ecologists who understood the area and the ecology of it and talked about how decisions they were making about the trail would impact the ecology and the wildlife of the area. They collaborate with a trails expert to learn about how trail building is done and how that would impact the native ecosystem. And after all of this, they ended up realizing that their first idea of a project was actually going to harm the ecosystem and not meet the needs of a couple of stakeholder groups. It was interesting because there was this connection that the students had to multiple stakeholder groups, and it was this that allowed a free flow of information. And as they formulated an idea that was going to meet the needs of many stakeholders, they ran it back by the Director of Parks and Recreation and actually ended up changing his mind about the original project. It was a success. That's how our community should develop going forward, is through this complex interaction between different groups. These kinds of experiences are developing the kinds of citizens we want in our community who are engaged and consider other ways of looking at the world. Thank you for supporting this mission. Together, we are a community.